I'm very happy today to welcome my friend, Mr. Bruno Cohen, who is a legendary figure who has traveled all the way from New York to be here with us in New Delhi to finalize the plans for the Modi Prix Galleon Award to be held in Delhi on 3rd of March 2024. He has the Galleon Foundation all over the world, and we are very happy that he is chosen now to bring these awards to India. So welcome, sir, to New Delhi, India. I'm also very happy that the book I've written, In Love with Death, I met him and he's appreciated the book very much. So I will request him to say a few words about the book.
Thank you very much. And once again, I am so thankful for having you among our precious contributors that make the difference and help the Galleon mission to be where innovation will be and all those innovation will come from. And we do believe that India will play a crucial role in the next decade in the field of life science. So once again, thank you so much. And I've been really intrigued by your book when I read the title, In Love with Death. So this was something very stunning, saying, what does he want to mean by in love with death? And reading the book, I understood that your book is really a celebration of life. Everyone on this planet is asking and wondering the same question. What is the meaning of life? Of my life? And that question, no one has really a response. But this book is a great contribution because, in a way, you are giving us a kind of guidance of how can we enjoy this very short moment.
Yeah.
We are really, it's a journey, short moment, how we deal with that. And you send us a very message of hope, enjoying each moment, sharing, contributing. And that way, I said that if everyone in the world could read that book, I do believe that that could be a major contribution to peace.
Right.
As we know, we are living, and no need to remind what is going on today on November 2023 in the world. But I do believe that each, or at least each students or teachers give that book to read. It's an easy book to read. It's not complicated. This is why, Leonardo da Vinci used to say the ultimate sophistication is simplicity. And your book is so because behind each word, I know that this is your experience, your journey to life, but it's a very simple way just to address life and to make our life maybe a little bit easier. So I do believe that the whole humanity should thank you for your contribution.
Well, sir, thank you very much for your comments. I personally feel the world is going through a big turmoil. And as you say, this book is a mission of peace. I was also invited in Berlin by the Forum Odyssey of Peace, and I traveled there and I spoke there, and I was saying the same thing, and it was very much appreciated that we are just travelers. We are passing through this. What is this life? Life is a lease of life. It's not a life. So we are born to die. And once we are born to die, why can't we live on this planet where whosoever has sent us, who has sent us only to tell us to come back. So in that period, why can't we peacefully exist with each other? It's very, very difficult to understand why are there so many quarrels are going on in the world. Why can't we have peace? That is my question.
No, it's a choice at the end of the day. So everyone has neighbors, has in family, etc. It's a choice, and showing that at least not showing aggressivity. It's also a choice. Why some people wants to have to be a kind of to have under them their colleagues or in a company or in a family. They want to lead, but in the wrong way. I think the best leadership is like what you are doing, sharing great ideas that transcends that feeling of I need to fight. And your book is very interesting on that. It's a choice of should I make my brain work or should I make my muscle work? So this is really the message. And your spiritual vision is really something that a real asset. And sometimes I read, and I had also the occasion to work with Nandrini and exchanging with her. It's true that it's so simple. If you want to make life easy, it's our choice.
Also, sir, I feel one of the biggest miracles in the world is while we are born in different countries, we are born to different religion, we are born rich, we are born poor, we are born sometime healthy, sometime beautiful, sometime sick. But the way God has created, at death we've all become equal. That means you may be born to the queen or you may be born in a very poor man's home. But in the end, death is a great equalizer. So when the death is a great equalizer, why are the human beings cannot be more restful? Why can't we can't be at peace with each other? In the end, you can't take anything from here. So what is your feeling? What is going on in the world? Why can't they understand it better?
Right. It's, wow, if I had the response, I think. But it's true that it's having as a spiritual father, his name was Elie Wiesel, he was a Peace Nobel laureate. And his life was really paved by major challenges during the Second World War. And he said, well, if we consider that hate is a disease, let's say, you hate your neighbors, or once again, is there a vaccine against hate? And he said that maybe I should address that to researchers, medical researchers, to say, well, can we find a vaccine against hate? And it was, of course, a joke, but some ways it pushes doors in the reflection. And it said, at the end of the day, there is no vaccine against hate. But what I do believe is the way, the very first step is education. When you start to share, and your book is really an example to educate people. When you share ideas and you educate people, in a way, it's the road to peace. Because when you learn, people, they don't know each other. And it's a concept, it's individual, but they fight. But if they knew who are those people, they knew from where they come from, their culture, etc. Starting that, you build peace. And what did Elie Wiesel? He organized in Venice a few years ago what we call the Young Leadership Initiative, where he brought in the same room, like we are doing right now, kids from 12 to 15 to 17, adolescent, but they came from conflict areas. The Serbs, Croatian, Palestinian, Jews, all those young kids, but they came from exactly, and they used to have their parents saying, this is my enemy, etc. And he put that initiative together, and he realized that after 4 days, the first day it was just conflict. Your ancestor killed my ancestor, nothing to do. And at the last 4 days, spending together, exchanging, you do that in your family, they start to know each other. And the fourth day, they were crying when they have to get separate because they were just getting to their country. So the message is education. The book is the tool for education. And your book, I do believe that is part of those kind of books that can help. And this is really something important, and we are thankful for that.
Thank you very much, Bruno, for coming to India and sharing your thoughts on the book with me.